Welcome back to Do Animals Dream? Yes, we're continuing left off talking to this crazy monkey, whom I hope I can actually still maybe get their brain. And we're continuing an adventure. Our character is completely dummy thick. Although I don't know if really they're underage characters. It's hard to tell because they're fucking chibi. But you have to agree, they got the thigh gap, and they're weirdly dummy thick. I have no idea why. But just look at the move. Like, you can't tell me that they don't have some ass sass going on, right? That is ass sass. Seriously, look at that. You can't tell me that's not mildly distracting and just concerning. They're dummy thick, and I don't know why. But anyway, we're continuing our adventure, not trying to get distracted by thigh gaps or dummy thick asses. Like, seriously. They're chonkers. But anyways, again, we can't get distracted. We're continuing left off, adventuring, I guess. I'm not sure where exactly I want to go, but we want to explore the entire island to see what's available. We've got the little piggy there. Yeah, sure, why not? We gotta make sure everything remains consistent. Or I was trying to be at least nice. You identify the mushrooms as the fungi I'm looking for. Okay. Rip the mushroom. Rip the mushrooms in the goo out of the ground. Rip the mushrooms not in the goo. I'll leave it alone for now. Maybe the pig will know what to do with it. See if I can investigate in here also without problems. There's an assortment of tattered journals scattered about. There are pages torn out of them. Some text remains. You can't tell if there's any order to them. Trial week 3. Garbled English, unusual sounds. Rapid neural growth, much higher than anticipated. Adding pig to subject pool after negotiating with farmers. There's an assortment of tattered journals scattered about. There are pages torn out from them, but some text remains. You can't tell if there's any order to them. Week 8. Subject L escapes. Complex sentences. Desires, wishes, and dreams noted. Substance 1690 leaking out of pipes. Appears to react on itself. Monitoring closely. Halting administration of substance. There's an assortment. Small sentences. Brain activity and sleep. High neural activity during night. Morality tests passing. Subject L defined after we removed kin. Put in isolation. Whoops. Trial week 0. Substance 1690 ready for first trial. Not poisonous, safe for consumption. Heavily volatile. Discussion on dosing 100 milliliters of intravenous infusion. Huh. Well then, let's not walk into that. What is this? Metal prods that have sharp ends. They look like they're pulsing some type of energy. Sure. You feel a zap shoot up your arm and you instantly drop the prod. We're gonna leave it alone, I guess. Oh, is this his brain? Yeah, pick up the brain. Thankfully you brought your bottomless belt pouch, or else this adventure would have been a nightmare. True. So at least we got his brain, maybe you can return it. An operating table with a splatter of blood across it. On the small table next to it, there's a beaker with blood, a glass of small bones, a flask of mysterious green substance, 2 pipettes, and an assortment of knives. Well then, let's see if we can return the brain. Actually, wait, can I get this that's on? No. Strange. But I'll see if I can take the mushroom, but only after I talk to the pig. The pig might know better. Just like the, what was it? The chicken with the... what was it? The chicken and the flour. It told me how to remove it properly. Okay, let me in. Hello, human. Please open the gate. Oh, at least you did it instantly. I have your brain for you. Oh, I guess I'll just keep the brain. Alright. He doesn't want it anymore. I'm sure I'd be like, hey, Like, why can't I just say, hey, I came across your brain, by the way. Oh, okay, I'll take it now, thanks. Instead, it's just like, what, it's going to be in my pocket forever now? It's a large, intimidating gate. You wonder what secrets lie beyond its bars. But it's locked. The owl has them. Alright, well I guess I might as well complete the pig objective of whatever else he wants. We just still need to talk to the owl and get the pen and paper for the chicken. We can't forget that. Whoa, that was a weird twist. What's behind the piggy? Treasure. I won't steal from it though. A chest. I'll leave it alone, it's probably the pig's treasure. I'll see if he gives it to me later. I'll steal it if he doesn't offer it. What's up, man? You must be that human everybody's talking about. How you hanging, homie? Let me check your list. Let me check out your list. I see you need some truffles. Like for you came to the Truffle King. I know where all the truffles are on this island, but I do have one small little teeny weeny itsy bitsy request. As long as it's really tiny. Let me hear it. I want you to play in the mud with me. A deal's a deal. I'm down to play in the mud. I'm not the animal's behavior is not beneath me. Come on. You dance in the mud with the pig. Hell yeah. Continue dancing. Keep dancing. Keep dancing. Oh my, I'm getting tired. Look at you. You can dance all day and night, can't you? Continue. I mean, I don't want to show off. I'll stop dancing. I don't want to like fucking show off, be like, oh, look how superior I am, my stamina is unlimited. What is life? This is what life is about. Just hanging out, laughing, having a good time before we die. Pete begins to tear up. What's wrong, Pete? I was thinking about all my friends in the human era. We lived together in a rough farm. We always talked about playing in the mud someday if we escaped, but sadly I was the only one who got out of there. I'm sorry to hear that, Pete. Thanks, man. It's been rough. You know I can't complain. I'm living the dream we always talked about, playing in the mud all day. No longer being a cog in somebody else's machine anyway. I got a busy day full of relaxation and chilling. That's it. If you want to come play in the mud, you know where to find me. Oh, I almost forgot. The truffles are around that rock behind me. I put them all there. You can take as many as you want. Before you go, I just want to say we all need to have some fun, my man. Now you take that mud energy and you pass it on to others. Thanks, Pigman. See, now I can go to the chest. If I would have stolen, he'd probably be like, did you steal my property without asking? You're a horrible human. Truffle family. Kidnap the baby truffle and add it to your inventory. Yeah, I mean, he said I could. I don't even remember needing a truffle, but I guess I did. I just simply forgot. Does he have any information about the mushroom, though? If I took it with the goo, it's probably just bad. Let's see. Let's jump in the mud again, sure. I'm not sure if there's an achievement, but we will dance in the mud. And I'll go crazy this time. Okay, it's different actually. Damn. It's just dance and don't dance, that's it. Well, I'm gonna imagine then he doesn't know anything about the mushroom, so it's just the choice of the goo would really fuck up the line, so we're gonna take the mushroom, you know, that isn't fucked up. Rip the mushroom not in the goo. There we go. You conclude that Oliver will know a good place to mix all ingredients. Always helpful internal monologue. It's quite the amount of fourth wall breaking stuff, but oh well. Now let us... We can't return the monkey brain. I don't know if we're going to be using it at some point, but... I don't know. I still have to figure out if there's anything beyond the, floating shrubs. Nice. I still don't feel like I've explored everywhere. We gotta go back to the owl. Oh. No! Wait, did I step on something? Who's talking? Just step on me. You barely missed me with your giant foot. Just get it over with. I'm sorry. I don't want your pity, I want your foot coming down on my face. I suppose I could if you'd like. I'll just step where I'm hearing your voice. No. My name's Ash. I'm a damn ant on the ground. You almost killed me. I'm asking you to end my life. Just a quick squish, that's all I'm asking. Nothing more, nothing less. And I don't want you to enjoy it, please. Okay, then I have to start, oh no, I totally enjoy it. I want to step on you, little ant, and then I go like, oh, yeah, crush this little bitch, oh. And just fucking fake having an orgasm, but, no, it's just like the queen ant I found in my house, and for those not wondering, I was like, I had an ant problem. I think I brought it up in one of my videos. They're basically all dead. I squashed them all, but randomly, I found a queen ant, a fresh queen ant, that recently got fucked because it had no wings. It was really, really fucking chunky, and it was just roaming my kitchen, I guess, looking for a place to nestle down and build a new colony. Thankfully, I got it, captured it. And then the day after, since it was nighttime, I brought it out to a field and let it go. So, I mean, this ant has nothing on me. I saved the queen ant, and if I remember correctly, or at least my anecdotal, quick, brief research, queen ants live for a long fucking time, like years, like decades. I don't know about decades, I swear to God I saw it, like I said, the queen ants can live for 20, 30 years. I don't know if it's only certain ant species, or if that's natural for all of them, but that's crazy that they can live that long, or whatever I did read about that, but anyways. I suppose I could if you'd like. Why? Why don't I want you to enjoy squishing me? What the heck, I guess you could enjoy it if you want to, just make it quick. Why do you want me to? I don't know if you heard me, but I'm an ant. God could have literally made me anything, but he made me an ant. What? Does anyone dream of being an ant? Like, at least I don't know, is that... Wait, I don't... Like, at least... I don't know. Is it that much to ask to be something else? Just end me. Being an ant's fine. I mean, you can carry so much in regards to your body weight, man. You're strong. You want to switch places? You want to be an ant? I'd be an ant. Seems like a less existentially draining life. Seems like you could have very clear goals. Get food, protect the colony, and the queen, and that's it. Oh, my life is so easy, huh? Okay, buddy, I'll tell you what. I have a lot of existential dread, right? Humans always want to be the ones co-opting all the anxiety in the world. But guess what? It ain't a monopoly. I get scared too. And right now, I'm done. And I just want to roll the dice and hopefully whatever comes next is better than this. Man, if we had, like, every single ant on the planet had sentience and could complain, this would be a problem, though, to be honest. Because then there's millions and millions and millions of ants that'd be, like, squeaking and just, you know, complaining with existential dread. That'd be annoying. Like, imagine you get an ant infestation in your house, but all of them are depressed, or have anxiety issues, or very whiny. That'd be annoying. Imagine just millions of ants, and they just come up to you and like, human, we're hungry, please, feed us, we're in your home, please take care of us. We migrated into your home, please, please give us some scraps. We promise not to get in your way. As they start, like, infesting, shitting everywhere. And then spiders come in because they sense there's tons of ants in your home. And then the spiders are like, please, human, let us just feast on a few ants. We promise not to get in your way. And then by the end of it, your house is a fucking zoo. So yeah, I don't know. Thank God it's just an island out here. But anyways. Random funny tangent. I can't do it, honestly. Just give it a day. Maybe talk to one of your ant friends and take a breather. I don't have any friends. I was kicked out of my colony because I started asking why. So you're an ant that doesn't have your hive mentality? I don't know. What was our purpose beyond just sustaining ourselves? And they didn't like that. I had a little rebellion growing. Ooh. And they feared that, so now I'm all alone. But you can't die your soulmate? Why am I presuming he has a soulmate? You don't know what happens when you die. You may be entering a worse place than here. It does sound sad. Good night, sweet prince. Some of the dialogue options are pretty funny, though. Any life is better than this one. I'll act swiftly and mercifully. Rationally, there are infinite possibilities, better or worse than the life you live right now, so ultimately you're making a net neutral decision. Yes. Huh. That's interesting. You may have a point, but still, I'm alone in this world, and there's nobody that cares about me. Yeah, I was about to say the first line. You're impossible to please. I suppose you've been right all along. There's only one option. To step on you. I will help you escape this cruel world tonight. Want to join me and just be an ant on my shoulder. What? Really? Yeah, I'd love to join you. I'll stay super silent. It'll be like I'm not even with you. I just will occasionally tickle your shoulder, but beyond that, I'll just be crawling around. This is incredible. You just literally... Oh yeah, I'll totally exist, but not really. He'll just vanish, maybe? I don't think... Yeah. I'll look forward to the random tickles. That's kind of weird, but let's see if the ant thinks it's weird. Ash crawls on your body. You feel something every time they crawl on your skin. I'll be here. Silent as can be. I'm not looking to get kicked out of anywhere else, thanks buddy. This is like a roller coaster. Away we go. And I got an achievement. Hell yeah. Maybe I'd be fine with an ant. I mean, I'd be fine. Really, I'd be fine with getting along with any animal, even if they were in my home, if they could speak. But it's just the lack of communication between humans and animals really does set quite a barrier. Like, if animals could explain their suffering to us, we'd be a lot more sympathetic rather than narcissistic of our position as the, you know, the... I was thinking the word epitome, but that's not the right word. As just the... We're on the top of the food chain, and as such, everything is sort of our food, and since we see things either as a pet or food, there's not much of an option, really. Unless you're like one of those weird old people who then start seeing animals as literally the exact same thing as a human, but then they creepily start treating animals as humans, and it just gets really weird, you know? If you worked as a veterinarian, you'd know what the fuck I'm talking about. But I don't know, if only. Hopefully in the future, 100,000 of years from now, maybe certain animals will grow sentience beyond a few chimpanzees and monkeys and gorillas and dolphins. Hopefully then. Like, what if in the future we have crocodiles and dogs from interactions with humans so much pushes an evolutionary leap where they begin to have the capacity to speak? It'd be hard for crocodiles because of the way their mouth fucking works, but it'd be cool if animals could at some point evolve to the point where they could actually communicate with humans. Hopefully something like that could happen, but I'd wager birds and things like raccoons and opossums, maybe not opossums, but raccoons and certain birds probably would be good, you know, good, what am I thinking? Say again with words. You know what I'm talking about? Like, birds are really damn smart, and raccoons are really good at adapting in terms of living around humans. All they'd have to do is figure out how to speak, and that's it. But anyways, it's an interesting thing to think about evolutionary. If we ever have any animals on the planet living with us currently, what if? And how long will it take before they could possibly evolve to be able to socialize with us? That'd be cool. And it's like you have like dogs in the future, and they're just like, they can look back at history and be like, damn, 5,000 years ago we couldn't even talk. Look at us now, sort of thing. It'd be cool. I just want to talk to this crocodile again because he's my comical spirit animal. He acts like I do in VR chat, where I go up to people and start being like, baby, oh yeah, let me sniff you. Just being overall exaggeratively creepy and like just in a hilarious way. I just love this shit. Look at you. I just want to see if he like asks. Gotcha. Well, he's not asking for me to let him sniff me. I did really enjoy that. It was funny to me. It's concerning, just in case he'd try to eat me, but... Wait, human tractor. A tractor that looks like it was used on a farm. You can make out the words, "A happy animal makes for a better taste. Jolly McGee Farms." I mean, technically true. I mean, you look at how Wagyu was made in Japan. With tons and tons of love before they die. I mean, that's the best way, I think, for... It feels like tickle. It's unexpected yet comforting. Oh. Wagyu beef, you know, like we're... What's up, buddy? Where it's like, the cows live a good life, and then they're killed. But them being scared or startled, obviously, is what people say is what ruins meat. So, making sure an animal is very much loved and doesn't feel frightened or scared for its life or scared at the end is perfect. You remember your good buddy Abe is chilling at the red banana tree. You think you should grab him before going, ah. Thanks, internal monologue. I think you're doing a great job. Keep it up. Thanks. I'm not sure if there's anything else I should do, like check way back over there. I feel it's like tickle on my neck. You feel loved. It's getting a little weird, Aunt. Are you gonna crawl in my mouth? You better not try to crawl in my mouth, I swear to God. You better not. So I explored everywhere. I fixed the ladder, but there's nothing up there. I wonder if, like, I can check it out now. Let's see. Climb the ladder. Maybe it's there now, or maybe I can put the ant there. It's dried up. Strange. Maybe it'll come into some important aspect later in the game. I don't know. I guess I can just bring him back now. Hey there, little buddy. I'll miss the tree. You can't just sit around and eat bananas all day. That'd probably be very unhealthy. Okay. Back to the village. Although, I do want to, like, come back to the village and then go back to the chicken, because I need to give the chicken a notepad. Oh, Mr. Owl. Dearest human, how are you doing this fine day? Do you have some pen and paper? I don't suppose you'll be borrowing it, considering if you use it, I wouldn't have it back in a sullied form. That said, I suppose I can supply you with the necessary items. Thanks. Feel free to utilize my desk if you require an erect surface to write. I know it can be quite taxing on the extremities if you don't have a hearty surface on which to write. Write a rude letter claiming their mother's to blame for everything. I'll write something beautiful. Yes. You finish writing the letter, and before Oliver can get a peek at it, you move away from the desk. Let's see, doing alright, we're gonna craft this healing salve. I'd like to enter them. Are those books yours? Such an acute observation indeed, they are my texts. I'm an esteemed award-winning historian and philosopher of this island. Can you tell me some philosophy? I'm most renowned for my analysis of Descartes? Descartes? Not familiar. You probably haven't heard of him. Yeah. Oh, you did Cogito? Cogito. Was it Cogito or ergo sum? I think, therefore I am. Oh, I know, I'm familiar with that. I think, therefore I am. Concluding nothing could be real except himself. Oh, so adorable, isn't it? Nothing else is real besides me. That way I don't have to deal with the consequences of anything I do. It's all just a silly dream, and animals, tisk tisk, I barely think the other humans are real. Those dumb animals are merely a figment of my... Okay, well, it's a little bit strange direction you're going. Just because you can not be certain that another thing in your world is thinking doesn't entitle you to abuse it. All my tempers have gotten the best of me. Yes, you seem to have some horrible biases. I have some text to attend to, so if you don't mind, please leave me. Unless you have the supplies in which to alert me immediately. I'll get the pen and paper thing done quickly before I do anything else, just in case it holds me back from doing this and it moves me forward by force. We'll see. You feel a slight tickle on your left foot. You feel uncomfortable but cared for. Why is he on my foot? He went from my neck to my foot. This ant is just going everywhere, man. My foot. Nice grass over there. But why my foot? I was fearful that the ant was just going to awkwardly crawl on my nose or my mouth or something. I don't know, man. Anyways, here you go, chicken. Yes, I did. Here you go. Human, I don't read. Claire tosses the letter to her kids. Destroy the letter, kids. I'm sure what you wrote is lovely, to be honest. I don't care about the words. They are useless, but I appreciate you taking the time. It's more about the sentiment, Claire sobs. A human has never been nice to me. In fact, I watched a lot of my family and friends get hurt and killed by humans, so this is a lot to take in. Thank you. If you'll excuse me, human, I need to think about this for a bit. And a letter to remember. I got another achievement. Nice. Alright, let's see if there's anything else I can... can I get into there? Ooh, the memorial's deeply disturbing. That said, I would be okay with you visiting, but alas, only Lord Leonidas grants entry. What's in there? It's a collection of our history on this island, specifically accounts of what it used to be like when the humans ruled. The humans left after the Lord made a brilliant argument for the rights of the animals, and why the humans had treated us unfavorably. The humans were convinced and left. I am doubting that. Did they leave anything behind? Just some things here and there, a lot of books. It's weird to me that they would just pick up and leave suddenly. Weird to you. No, weird in general. Quite arrogant of you to assume your subjective analysis is universal judgment. Oh, jeez. This owl projects way too much. Are we fighting? A war of words between you and I can hardly be considered a fight. Hardly be considered? Your proposal assumes there are two parties capable of such an engagement. Talking about a narcissist, damn. Are you saying I am not capable of engaging you with the battle of wits? Ha ha ha. Ha. Ha ha ha. As much as I enjoyed indulging your little curiosities and inquiries, I think it's time for me to attend to matters more befitting of my consciousness. Wow. Ta-ta even? Holy fuck, this Karen bitch-ass fucking owl. Wow. I hate people like this so fucking much. I'm going to imagine the developer deliberately made the owl basically a Karen, or, you know, as I said, projecting narcissism and arrogance. Because this owl is completely full of themselves. God damn. Yeah, nah. Yeah, it doesn't look like you're interested in giving me answers, yeah. Sounds about right. Alright. Once you have all the ingredients, you can use a cauldron. Where can I find all? No. Terrific. That is my cauldron. I often use it, and it's quite wonderful for you to use. Blah 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 blah. Great. Alright, let's see if we can heal him up then. I'll talk to... Wait, what? What am I looking at? Weird. Anything else this cow can say or talk about? Feeling mighty fine. Let's fix this lion. You gaze upon the resting body of Lord Leonidas, the revered leader of these lands. He looks innocent yet powerful in his slumber. Admire. Admire him again. Continue. You understand the lion. In him you can feel yourself. Although he is a lion, you are a human. You understand the space between you two is not as far as you once thought. Continue. You wonder what the lion eats. Lions are carnivorous, but certainly the lion wouldn't eat his own subjects, would he? Mama Cass whistles. Hey, sweetie bear, maybe you can get your little booty moving to save the Lord rather than just having a staring contest with him all darn day. Not my business, bless your heart, but you know Mama can't stand silent. You're right, Mama. You apply the salve on the body of the lion. He feels strong and mighty. Your hands feel nimble and baby-like in comparison. The lion groans and stirs in its sleep. It looks like the Lord may be rising soon. Good job, human. I'm sure he'll be in great shape in no time. While he recovers, I'll watch over him. You should grab the nectar. It'll be your final task. We're going to have a big celebration for the Lord's return and your departure. The nectar will make for some wonderful drinks at our celebration. It's a tradition for big moments in our village. Leave the village and go left. Blah, 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 blah. I already know where it is. Once you get to the top, wait there until twilight. Strange. Does it go on top of a fucking cliff and just sit there and wait till it gets dark? That's kind of... Man, there's not even a bed up there. I feel loved again. Strange ant. Alright, well, wait until twilight. You feel drowsy. You fall into a deep sleep next to the dried up nectar pool. Is this when weird stuff starts to happen? Wait a second. I do not trust that at all. Not at all. You hear an identical yawn coming from the nectar pool. Is somebody here? I don't understand what is happening. Oh god. Uh-oh. The voice comes from the green form in front of you. I don't understand what is happening. I'm talking to myself now. It's trying to mimic me. I don't really like myself, so I don't know if I want to... No. I suppose I could use some self-affirmation. Hello, self, I love you. I know it's hard for you to sometimes, but I see you. I know you're doing the best you can. Others may not see the full picture, but I do. I miss you. I feel like we haven't spoken in a long time. We'll have to do this more. I appreciate that, thank you. Fills up vial with nectar. You hear a loud roar in the distance. Climb back down the ladder. That is very weird, man. I'm afraid it's like gonna like clone me and then replicate everything and then just take my place. I don't know, man. What if one of these animals is just the goo? What's up? Just wanted to say hi. Okay. I think we just need to go back and... I wonder if I could... the door is locked. I shouldn't be able to enter there. Because I don't think I have a key to get in there either. Wait, was I supposed to go to the monkey? I can't remember. I might just double check the monkey just in case. Go to the banana tree. Okay, yes I have. Great, I was trying to think of something grand we can do, but I was able to come up with nothing, sadly. Do you have anything in mind? They have me getting some nectar for drinks for a celebration. Maybe there's something there. Interesting. The monkey enters a state of deep thought. A low growl comes from the monkey's direction. Shut up, stomach. Trying to think. Sorry, human. My stomach's been acting up on me. The monkey goes back into a state of deep thought. Perhaps bring the nectar to me. Also take this key under the satellite dish on the island. There's a little building in there. Pick up one of these canisters and bring it to me as well. Satellite dish something. I already know where it is. Don't try to climb to the top of the dish. They have a disgusting loser named Octavian up there. I'll make a specter nectar that will make you the talk of the party. It'll be fantastic, and in return I promise that I'll get you off the island and home. Perfect. Come back when you have the items. Okay. So the nectar, I don't trust the nectar, to be honest. So we'll see what the mildly crazy monkey perhaps gives me. And maybe it'll work in my favor rather than the other way around, because it depends on, I guess, the self-awareness of both the developer in making a plot twist, or if they're just going with this stereotypical twist, wherein the monkey's crazy, but usually you'd be like, oh, well, you're not supposed to trust the crazy monkey. The monkey's crazy. Who would trust him? You know, then you see it so frequently in games or movies or books, where you're like, okay, well, trust the crazy one, because it's obviously a, you know, a whole, what's the term in books? I can't remember the terminology, but it's like twisting expectations sort of thing. And it's really hard to do that and doing it profoundly right, rather than just fucking it up, like, say, fucking it up, aka The Last of Us Part 2, for instance. A door, you're not quite sure, blah, blah, blah. Use this key. Door opens. Let's see. Just go inside the computer. Let's see if there's anything we can learn. Blanche, no. Preparing test transmission. Bring, bring, bring. If you're getting this message, please come toward the signal. We need your help now. Please save us before it's too late. Return to menu. I won't mess with it yet. Besides what I've already just done, I probably should have just left it alone. Large mini canisters. You smell something emanating from them, makes you a bit nauseous. Maybe the monkey will just kill everyone. These look like fucking grenades after all. Like legit, they look like grenades. They have pins and everything on them. They look like possibly chemical grenades and flasks. That makes me question. Especially if not smelling them makes me nauseous. I don't know, whatever. I'll still continue trusting the monkey. It's my decision. It's gotta take one choice. It's either trust the townspeople. Like, the cow is nice, but I don't trust the owl. The owl and the owl is like temporarily in charge. Who knows if he poisoned the lion, and who knows if the lion's even a good person. I don't know. So I'll trust the monkey for now, and see how the game goes. Gas canister removed. Amazing. These look great. Give me a moment. Let's say science experiment. Bang boom. New substance. It turned out amazing, human. I think it's time for you to go to your celebration. Hand this nectar to them for the party. When the time comes, I'll reintroduce myself. Also, do not drink. What will this do? This concoction will do wonders. Everyone at the party will love you. Well, I mean, I don't want to be loved, and I don't want them to die, but, you know, it tastes amazing. Why would you go through the trouble of making it so I could become the talk of the town? Human, your ship was attacked. They launched the gas canisters at it, releasing an orange-yellow gas, and then you awoke in the village. You don't know where you are, where your crew is, and there are animals speaking to you. Right now you're being presented with a choice. You can follow me into the night and take a gamble, or you can continue playing their games. It's up to you. I can assure you that those animals lie to you. Every time they speak, all they say are lies. It's just as bad as the humans who used to rule this land. I will show you the truth. I just need you to take this leap of faith. Trust me, human, they're the bad ones, not me. I guess we'll both find out which side I'm on. Indeed, it is very questionable. The owl is definitely lying to me, but... Again, I'm given a choice. It's either trust them... No matter what, you're trusting one or the other blindly. So, I'll trust the monkey this time. And if I'm doing a second playthrough, it just means be an asshole... I mean, if I'm being nice, it feels like I'm taking a road of... Well, we'll see. I don't know. It feels like what I'm... God damn it. It feels like the route I'm going is being an ass, even though I've been going out of my way to being... I mean, it really depends on this nectar. If the nectar was fine all along, and I just distrusted because it took form. Oh yeah, Abe. Forgot about that. But yeah. What am I thinking? I don't know, it's just... Who knows who to trust? It's a gamble. Maybe I can inform them that the monkey gave me a fake concoction. I do think my resilience would have kicked in, and I would have saved myself, but you certainly sped the process. Now's the time for celebration. To celebrate, we have to be cherished next to retrieve... It shall be done, Your Grace. How did you end up in a coma? I fell sick, I must have eaten something wretched, or perhaps I was poisoned. The Lord is a dangerous role. Who do you think may have poisoned you? I have suspicions, but accusations without evidence are rather uncouth, so I shall hold my tongue. May I help you investigate? You have already done enough for me, little human. Besides, it is almost time for you to leave this world, and I want to make your last moments here festive, not wrap you into some investigation. Now scurry off and retrieve the nectar. I'll get to that very soon, but first, another inquiry, if you'll indulge me. Why are you on... Why are so many... I feel like... I shouldn't ask any of those questions, I guess. The original questions weren't as bad. Here we go. You're quite curious. Humans once ruled lands. They treated my family poorly. I spoke to the humans and convinced them that animals deserve integrity, dignity, and respect. My argument proved compelling. Now enough questions. He's lying to me. Why are so many parts? To keep curious little humans out. No, but seriously. Abe has been following me around, telling me where I can and cannot go. Indeed, sometimes it is best not to know. Now don't you have a task, little one? Well, I don't trust him. Even the king isn't telling me the truth. You save the Lord. Nectar. I have a new vial. I have the nectar. Exquisite celebration time. Let us commence the festivities. Yes. Well, let's see how this will turn out. Human, the celebration has begun. Mingle with all your new friends, and when you're ready, come speak to me. We shall have a mighty toast with the wonderful nectar you have bestowed upon us. Human. Thank you so much for your letter. I used to think there was no such thing as a good human, but I realized I was ignorant and full of hate. I'm happy you proved me wrong. Not all humans are evil, and I'm happy to teach my children that. Who knows, maybe one day we can live in harmony. Actually, I'd like to meet a couple more nice humans before I believe that. I'm glad I was able to change your mind. Hey there, little friend. Thanks for getting all the things for me. Did a good job. What are you thinking about now, Abe? I'm thinking about trying to become an actual chef. Right now I just help cut things, but maybe one day I can be a chef like Cass and get a fun hat. That would make me make my life wonderful. Life is already great now because I have all my friends around me. I am sad that you're leaving, but I know someday we'll eat red bananas together. Goodbye, buddy. Oh no. I think they're all going to, like, die. They're all lined up. Oh, it's gonna be like a Game of Thrones red wedding, man. This sweet child, I'm going to miss you, your beautiful soul gracing this right here island. You have to promise Mama you're gonna visit again at some point. Of course, Mama. The days can't be too short. Till then, how are you feeling before you leave? I just want to cry. Cry all you want. Mama will be here for you. Cry more. You have a beautiful soul that all the darkness in the world can't extinguish. Now you have to have a fantastic day. Remember, Mama's always going to be here for you always. Oh, it's going to make me feel horrible in the end, isn't it? Good job saving the Lord. She looks down away from you. Oh. Oh, it's nothing. I was just thinking about my whale friends. Human, can I ask you something? Why did you become a whale hunter? It wasn't really a choice. I didn't choose to be a turtle. I would have chosen to be a big whale. I guess this is goodbye. It was really nice getting to know you. I think even if you're a bad hunter, I still think you're a good heart. Why? I think everyone has a good heart. It's just that sometimes it gets covered, but it's still there. Tess, that's not true. Some people just have genuinely bad hearts, and I think you should be aware that they exist, so don't get taken advantage of. That's very sweet of you, human, but if I believed you, I would believe that all humans have bad hearts, and then we would never have been friends, and that would have been very sad. You still have a lot to learn about how dark this world is. Let's just say goodbye. Mr. Crocodile, my favorite character. Look who it is. I thought you honestly hoped not to see me here. Came crawling. Couldn't resist me, could you? Nah, I couldn't. Just wanted to come by and say you're a creep. No. I'm happy to see you. I'm heading out soon. I walk away without saying anything? What? No, come on. He's a cat. Crocodiles are cuties. Come on. I'm happy to see you. I'm heading out, so I hope you have a good life. Oh, well, thank you. I hope you have a good life too, and that we meet again someday. I'm not gonna talk mean to the hilarious, harshly. It's just. I don't know. I like the crocodile. Humans, this farewell feels like we just entered each other's lives. One moment ago, alas, such is fate. Thank you for saving the Lord. Yeah. Now, you with a weird, creepy face. How about you and your books? Or your art, rather. Thank you for inspiring me to continue painting. I've been collecting supplies to get started. Hopefully it'll turn out well. Or actually, I hope I have fun doing it. I guess my dream of becoming a painter will come true. Thank you, human. So happy to hear that. Remember, if you're terrible at it, it's okay too. Yeah, good luck. The piggy. Hey brother, I'm sorry to see you leave. Hopefully you come back and we can have a good time together again. Thanks for teaching me the value of fun. I think I'm too quick to dismiss it as pointless. Of course, everybody's always moving these days, you know? I think it's important to find your mud and play in it. Love it. Care for it. Having fun is a valid and important use of time, not that you need reminding. A lot of people make fun of me for playing in the mud, but I appreciate you seeing that it was something I love. You didn't yuck my yum, and that means a lot to me. Love you, brother. Love you too, brother. Guess not just a lion. Human, may I toast you? Afterwards, we'll proceed with the final steps before you leave this world of ours. May you postpone your toast for a moment, my lord? I'd like to speak with something. I am ready. Everyone, I propose a toast to our little human that saved me. It is due to this creature that you all will have to deal with me again. The lion releases a hearty laugh full of girth. Humans may consider us their enemy, but this one saved me because it believes what we hold dear. All life is precious, and look at the little one in its adorable clothes. Isn't it just precious? I extend my deepest gratitude for such a wonderful return. Let us toast. Raise your glasses. Here's to the human who made it possible, to the future of the island. May we forever prosper. To all of us, cheers. Boo. Cheers. Everyone takes a long swig of their drinks. You pretend to take a swig of Matsy special nectar. What's gonna happen? Oh, they're just asleep. Well, that's fine. That's fine. Them being asleep is fine. That's fine. That's not horrible. When did you get on a soapbox? Hey there, human. Looks like you did a fantastic job. Everyone's asleep now. Now we must put our plan into action. It's time to murder these disgusting animals, and then we'll get you off this island. I didn't want... That's a bit intense. What did they do? They eat humans. What do you think Leonidas did? You think he talked to the humans on the island into leaving? No, no, no. He killed them and shared their remains with the carnivores. Oliver, Caspian, Octavian, they were going to eat you too if I didn't do anything about it. I'm surprised they didn't show the gross propaganda in the animal memorial. Said, why don't we kill the carnivores? Just because you think they're bad doesn't give you the right to murder them. If they need meat to live, isn't that understandable? Yeah. Like, what other meat is on the island? Necessary? Nothing is necessary. They choose to live and therefore need to murder and destroy to get their precious meat. Are you just anti-carnivore? I mean, carnivores can't help it. It's not like you can make a cat you can't make a cat vegan. It's the phrase, you know? It's like, if you see a vegan cat, the cat didn't choose to be vegan. You know who's the one that's in control. It's the owner. So likewise, the crocodile needs meat. A lion needs meat. The owls... I mean, I don't know if owls can eat berries, honestly. I'm not good with owl anatomy, but I know they're carnivores. I'm not sure if they can eat some things on the sides. I don't know. Either way, they choose and therefore... no. It's not the carnivores who are the problem. The whole town banished me because I questioned things. I was curious about all the scientific experiments done on us, so I read all the research that was left behind. The human scientists were working on a substance to create consciousness in animals. They experimented on us, and they thought they had succeeded when they created the nectar. However, they failed to realize that the nectar wasn't creating consciousness in animals. It revealed it. We've always been conscious. After we broke free, we destroyed the precious lab. Most of the nectar poured out of their pipes and seeped into the core of the island. I conducted my own experiments with the nectar, spreading it to the insects, the roses, the mushrooms, and various other plants. The plants began responding to my actions. Based on my rigorous analysis, I'm convinced that the plants are conscious too. Therefore, I concluded, everyone on this island is evil. Carnivores, omnivores, herbivores, all of us, we must murder. I mean, how would the ant be evil? The ant became conscious, but also depressed. And also questioned things, but then was banished. So, maybe I can, like, hook the ant with a monkey and calm him down? The only solution is to kill everyone. That's rather extremist, man. That's why I couldn't tell you the plan right away. I didn't want you to back out early or reveal it to the animals. So what did you say? Are you ready? The monkey offers you one of its knives. Even if everything you said is true, the solution is not murdering anyone. Don't you understand? I don't want to do this. But it's the only way to end the cycle of torture and death. Fucking too... The only way to end the cycle is through more murder. That doesn't make sense. How do you justify your own diet? I used to be an omnivore, but I realized the wickedness of my ways. You're an omnivore! You have a choice. Not everyone else. Stupid monkey. For the past 2 weeks, I haven't eaten anything. Nothing should have to die so that I can live. I mean, it's true. If you made everything sentient, then you'd be eating plants. Plants don't feel like animals do. Plants don't have a brain and a central nervous system. Yeah. Plants are alive and they don't want to die. I mean, that's the thing I'm curious about, honestly. I am curious that in the evolutionary role of plants, are plants aware? That's my question. Like, if a plant produces fruit, and the fruit is something that in an evolutionary diet, such as people that are frugivores or omnivores, a plant must have some kind of extremely, like, what's the word I'm looking for? Simple? Just simple? A plant, I would imagine, has to have some kind of simplistic understanding that what it produces in its existence as a plant, I mean, not even as in a conscious state, like, I don't know if this is just weird talk, but I'm assuming a plant, or at least the topic or conversation of, a plant must have some sort of, if we could, how would I word it? If a plant could talk, I'd be almost on the fence, I guess, of saying that I would imagine that a plant is aware that it is food, and that its cycle in life is to produce food. Like, if it's an apple tree, it's like, it produces fruit that a lot of animals may rely upon, and it continues doing so even if it's harvested and blah blah blah. I don't know, maybe it's a stupid thing to say, I don't know, man. But I'd imagine that a plant is like, yeah, I produce fruit, eat it, whatever. That'd be my thoughts. Like, if you could make an apple tree talk, I'm sure an apple tree would respond and saying, I ate fruit. Hey, if you can eat the fruit, then kudos. Because otherwise, the apples just drop. and the tree has no further use of the apples unless, of course, the apples in themselves providing fertilizer as the food drops on the ground, rots, and becomes fertilizer for the tree in the future. There's that too, but I don't know, man. There's just infinite potentials in the hypotheticals of whether or not a plant would be like, if it could talk, and you ask the tree, can I have some fruit? To me, I would think in that scenario, in that hypothetical, I would imagine the fruit tree would be like, sure, take some. But the monkey's on this pursuit of saying, no, the plants want to live, and it'll scream in horrible, agonizing, hating, it doesn't want to die. I don't know. It's an interesting thing to think about, though. Like, I want, like, to just wonder if a plant could think, not feel, because it can't, because it doesn't have a central nervous system, would a plant be more understanding of life and death and be more content that it is always in the life cycle of being eaten and producing and creating? Because to me, life is about just creating. As long as you do that, it's like nothing else matters. As long as you can create, you've done your job. A tree, it's to live and to create and then to, you know, obey the cycle of life. But anyways, to kill a plant to feed oneself is just as cruel as killing an animal for fuel. Nah. Become a fruitarian, you would only eat a fruit that has fallen. The plants want you to eat it. Yeah, that's how I think. So that they can travel with you and you'll spread their seeds far and wide. That is how I think too, yeah. No. You're making assumptions again. Anything can be conscious, even the fallen plants. We don't know what they're thinking or feeling. It doesn't have a nervous system, it doesn't fucking matter. This universe is corrupt to the core. No. Okay, nobody's perfect. It's about trying to be better. Okay. It's fine if you want to change your ways, but everyone has the right to make their own decisions about what they want to eat or how they want to live. You killing these animals is taking away their choice. The reason I'm not taking the reason why I'm taking away their ability to choose is because their choices led to destruction. Okay, we must take action, or perhaps I must take action alone. The monkey glares at you. It lifts its knife, preparing to strike. No. The monkey lunges at you with the little strength it has left, stabbing you with the knife deep in your chest. Oh, come on. I'm sorry, human, but it had to be done. I have to break the cycle of violence for good. If you're no longer living, then you're no longer eating. If you're no longer eating, then you're not murdering. I need to understand that this was the correct ending. No! Fuck you. I have released you. As you lose blood, your vision blurs. A fucking stupid monkey. I wonder if I could have just, like, fainted and be like, okay, give me a knife, but then not agree and just kill the monkey. You are invited to share your thoughts about the experience. No. I'm not allowed to hit the arrow key? Okay, I guess I'll click the Discord, or... or the game closes. Well then, I guess we'll just have to leave it here. I've almost been recording for an hour. If I open the game again, it opens in full screen, it would ruin my webcam, which is one thing actually I would advise the developer to fix. Yeah, like, can you make it so if the developer's watching and listening, can you make it so when you launch the game, it opens in borderless windowed mode rather than full screen? Because it opens in a small resolution and full screen, it messes it up, honestly. Like, it's like when you try to launch a game from 1990s, you know, and it's in full screen and it fucks with your desktop temporarily and moves your icons around, or it's kind of annoying. If by native it is borderless full screen, that'd be perfect. But anyways, did I get an achievement for that? I want to see if that was an ending and I got an achievement for that. I didn't. I'd want to know if I could continue and take a different choice, honestly, but again, like I said, either way, I can't launch the game without it messing with my webcam and then honestly, like, stopping it. So, as much as I want to open the game, relaunch it, and see where I continued off before dying to the stupid monkey, I should be able to fend off against a fucking starving monkey, but whatever. Anyways, we died. I'm kind of curious on if the animals would drug and try to eat me, or I don't know, I'm kind of curious, but we'll have to see with another playthrough, but we'll find out in the next episode. If you enjoyed, please leave a like, comment, hit that subscribe button, become a subscriber. Hit the notification down below for updates on my videos. Thank you for watching, and until the next time.